everyone, and welcome to 6 Tips at 6. I'm Fonda Owens, and I am the director of the LaPorte County Public Library, and today we're going to be talking about dyslexia. October is Dyslexia Awareness Month, and we're going to learn about what is dyslexia, what are options for screening, and tools available here at the library to help support reading. I'm going to switch the screen and share some slides with you, so hang on and we will get right to that. Okay, tip number 1, what is dyslexia? According to the Yale Center for Dyslexia and Creativity, it is an unexpected difficulty in learning to read. It impacts a person's ability to read quickly, automatically, and to retrieve spoken words easily. So it's a specific learning disability that's neurological in origin, and it impacts other language skills like spelling, writing, and pronouncing words. It can't be cured, but with the right supports, people with dyslexia can become highly successful students and adults. Tip number 2, how do you know if you have dyslexia? Well, in our community, there are yearly screenings that are for kindergartners through 2nd grade, and they are required by the Indiana General Assembly. So how does that get done? The South LaPorte County Special Education Cooperative on a yearly basis conducts screenings, which are usually in October. We don't know what's happening right now, but we know they're going to get done. So students in kindergarten through 2nd grade are screened for certain risk factors. And what are those? Well, phonological and phonemic awareness, sounds, symbol recognition, alphabet knowledge, decoding skills, rapid naming skills, and encoding skills. So that's what happens with the youth in our community. What happens if you're an adult? Well, there's no specific testing that happens like that for adults. So there are resources, though, that are available at the Dyslexic Institute of Indiana and the International Dyslexia Association, or your doctor or mental health professional may recommend a screening for adults. Tip number 3, these are specific to our library. So what do we have? We have a digital resources, Overdrive and Libby. Overdrive is our ebook, e-audio provider. Libby is the app that you can use on your phone. And the good thing about using those resources is that they have a dyslexic font option, which makes it easier to determine the letters, much easier. And this font works on many types of devices, including your standard laptop computer, your standard desktop computer, tablets, and cell phones. So we recommend that to many of our customers. You can also simultaneously check out a book, whether that book is in print or digital, with an audio book or an e-audio book, and do a read along. So right now we're going to switch over, and our community engagement librarian, Pam Okasan, is going to share some tips with you on how that works.
Thanks, Fonda. Let me take you to Overdrive and show you what that dyslexic font looks like and how to turn it on. So to get to Overdrive, you start at Library Online and then select Stream and Download. That's the page we're on here. And to open Overdrive, simply click on the image on the right. Typically, you'll have to log in. That will be found on the right-hand side of the page, right about here. I'm already logged in, so it says My Account. And I can click on that to navigate to my loans. And for any title that you have checked out that's an ebook, you would select Read Now in Browser. And if you click in the middle of the page, you'll get a little 3-line menu here on the side. Select Reading Settings and scroll down just a bit. Click on Open Dyslexic, and you'll see that it changes the font. all to Open Dyslexic, and that should assist some of our readers.
Tip number 4, homework help resources at the library. So we have resources that are specific to certain grade levels. So BookFlix is for pre-K through 3rd grade, and it offers built-in narration in which the text is highlighted as it's being read, and that is available in both fiction and nonfiction ebooks. ScienceFlix, science topics for 6th graders through 12th graders, has options to select from various reading levels, also known as lexile levels. So for instance, if you were in 9th grade, for example, and you're not quite up to 9th grade level reading, then you could switch that to a different lower grade if you needed to. You can also turn on the read aloud option for articles to listen to, and the text is highlighted as the article is being read aloud. So another database that we have that a lot of students use for homework help is Inspire, and that is available. It's a multitude of databases, and that also has built-in narration so that you can listen to the articles. Tip number 5, there are tools for your devices. You can turn on an accessibility tool on the computers available here at the library called Narrator, and you go to the settings on the computer to turn that on. If you're using a Chromebook, which many of our students in the community do, those also have screen readers. There are fonts that are easier to read for people who have dyslexia. And you can see on my slide here that I have copied those. So this is the Comic Sans, and the reason that's easier to read is it's bigger and there's more separation between the letters, and that just makes it easier. You can download an extension for your Chrome browser that's called Open Dyslexic Readable Font. And this YouTube video shows you how to do that. So tip number 6 is read LaPorte County. If you need a tutor, your student needs a tutor, and has been diagnosed with dyslexia, the tutors of Read LaPorte County are available to help you with that. So you give them a call. You can get in touch with them by calling the library, 362-6156, and we can direct you to them, or you can get their number from our website. So the tutors are free by application, and they use a product called Bright Solutions for their dyslexic curriculum. Thank you for joining us for 6 Tips at 6 tonight. I hope you've learned something about dyslexia and the resources available in our community and here at the library. To watch other episodes of 6 Tips at 6, go to the library's YouTube channel. Have a good evening.